Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to get into some facts about what happened with FTX and why YouTubers like Graham, Stephan, Meet Kevin, and others were promoting their product. I'm also going to be doing another video about FTX and their bankruptcy later, so be sure to subscribe if you want to hear more about that. Anyways, let's get into it. Now I might be using some notes in this video, so please bear with me. There are a lot of facts and I want to get them all correct. For those of you that don't know what FTX is, here's a brief explanation. FTX was one of the main cryptocurrency platforms in the world. Similar to Coinbase, they allow people to buy, trade, and sell different cryptocurrencies at the snap of a finger and a touch of a phone. Similar to Robinhood, they made an easy-to-use desktop and mobile application that made it user-friendly for newbies and experienced people to buy and trade cryptocurrencies. As cryptocurrencies started to gain a lot of traction, FTX decided to move its headquarters from China to the Bahamas. They also decided to purchase Ledger X and rename it FTXUS Derivatives, which is where US investors could partake in the company. You can learn more about FTX and their foundation in the description below, but I'll be doing a detailed video about their bankruptcy very soon. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of that content. Anyways, Sam was putting the funds from FTX into Alameda Capital, where he was the majority investor. It was said that he has been borrowing, and I use that term very loosely, FTX funds to fund his Alameda Research Investment Group. He was taking these funds and putting them wherever he wanted, but he wasn't putting them in as FTX investments. He was putting them in as Alameda funds. And that's why I said borrowing very loosely. This isn't really borrowing, and you'll see in a later video exactly what's going on, but the complete lack of controls is what the real issue was. Again, the biggest problem was the lack of internal accounting controls. FTX was using Microsoft Teams and emojis to approve account spending. This just isn't normal practice. As most of you know, usually you submit a receipt, send it to your manager, they approve it, then it's usually sent to accounting and approved again. Unfortunately, this is just the tip of the iceberg of how bad the internal controls were at FTX. Based on the report from John J. Ray III, he said that this was a complete failure of corporate controls and that he has never seen anything as bad as FTX. Now, most people would probably say this, yes, this is horrible, but John is no newbie to looking at failed corporate controls. He was the CEO appointed after Enron's complete collapse. So for him to say something like this, it must have been very, very bad at FTX. Now, after all this information, why were YouTubers like Graham, Stephan, and Meet Kevin promoting FTXUS on their platform? Well, they can't take all the blame. Most people would assume that a company this large was following internal controls for auditing, and they were also being audited by a CPA firm. So that should give you some confidence, right? But they do take some of the blame here. The number one reason Graham and Stephan were promoting FTXUS on their platforms is because they were getting paid to do so. Now, I'm not sponsored by anyone or anything, but from my understanding, when someone wants to promote their product on your channel, you engage in a contract with them. Of course, it looks great for Graham and Meet Kevin to go ahead and put out on their channel where the best place to put your money is. But sometimes that information is just too good to be true. Unfortunately, the headliner of 8% returns was just really catchy, and Graham and Meet Kevin weren't asking the real questions. As a finance person, you need to ask yourself how someone is giving you an 8% return when a normal savings account is giving you less than 1%. We need to hold people accountable for what they say and what they do. We need to investigate what is going on when you're getting a higher return than what everyone else is giving you. And when an offer sounds too good to be true, it's because it probably is. YouTubers need to be careful and viewers need to be careful of what they're watching, what they're promoting, and what they're getting into when they make financial decisions. Now these YouTubers are trying to backpedal and apologize for promoting such a horrible product. But that doesn't fix everything. They had people invest in a product that was really a Ponzi scheme, and a lot of people trusted in them and invested and lost a lot of money. So what can we do to protect ourselves from this? Well, number one, if something sounds too good to be true, it's probably because it is. Number two, if you want legit financial advice for your personal situation, talk to a financial advisor. I'm not one, I'm a YouTuber. Graham Stephan is not a financial advisor. I'm not sure if Meet Kevin is, but if he is, find a different one for you. Lastly, if you have money you don't want to lose and you need to keep it safe somewhere, invest it in something that's FDIC insured, like a bank account or a credit union account. Just always remember to be careful who you take financial advice from and to do what's best for you and your financial situation. Be sure to leave a comment below if you think these YouTubers made a mistake telling everyone to invest in FTXUS, and also what they should be doing in the future to make sure things like this don't happen again. Well guys, I'm going to be putting another video out about what happened to FTX and their bankruptcy and some theories about what happened and what was going on behind the scenes. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also make sure to like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.